Ed Boon is back to his teasing on Twitter, and this time he's inviting us all to participate in a game of truth or troll. He has 10 questions that could either be hoaxes, to mess with us, or hints of what to expect in Mortal Kombat 1. So, let's talk about these and break them down.
Fight!
It is time.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. My name is Nick, and welcome to or welcome back to the channel. Recently, Ed tweeted 10 possible inclusions in the next Mortal Kombat game. We're going to find out which one of these are bull true and which one of these are bull, well, you know. And I'll be showing off some stuff that he's hinted at in previous interviews, what fans have requested for some time, and what could just be too good to be true. Here are the 10 polls he posted the other day. First was Mortal Kombat 1 will introduce a new color ninja, Mortal Kombat's Deception's Shujinko will be a cameo fighter, Animalities will return in Mortal Kombat 1, actor Lou Ferrigno will be making an appearance in Mortal Kombat 1, Meat will be one of the stronger cameo fighters, the cameo fighters will also have brutalities, the story mode will have some form of post-credit scene, Puzzle Combat will be making its long-awaited return, no four-legged fighters will be in Mortal Kombat 1, and Mortal Kombat 1 will feature the return of Deadly Alliance's Test Your Sight minigame. So let's go all through these one by one and find out which one of these are true and which one of these are false, starting off with our first poll. First being the new color ninja. Now, Mortal Kombat is extremely synonymous with ninjas. If there is a color on the rainbow, chances are there is a ninja assigned to it. However, there are some colors that have not been represented yet. Ed had already mentioned beforehand that we'll be seeing at least one new character joining the roster. So could this be a new ninja? My answer is this is a possible yes. On top of seeing at least one new character, Ed did mention in Game Informer's rapid fire interview he already has a color for the new ninja, being pink. And he also jokingly mentioned he'd name this one Floyd, referencing one of my favorite bands of all time, Pink Floyd. I'm guessing he's probably not going to call this ninja Floyd, but I do think that we will be getting a new ninja making their way into Mortal Kombat 1. So could we be seeing a pink ninja appear in Mortal Kombat? Possibly, but time will tell. Up next is the next poll talking about possible cameo characters, this one being the main protagonist whose name translates to protagonist, Shujinko. This Deception character hasn't seen a playable appearance since 2006's Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which, wow, I'm old. Although Ed mentioned every era of Mortal Kombat is going to be represented, I think Shujinko showing up is pretty slim. His gameplay was mainly just a mimic of other fighters throughout Deception, people he had been trained by, almost like a Street Fighter 6 avatar character. So I think it'd be really weird to include him over other characters, especially if he's just pulling off the same exact moves of people he was trained by. So I'm going to say that this one is more likely a troll, and I don't think Shujinko is going to show up as a cameo fighter in this game. Sorry, Shujinko fans. Our third poll says that Animalities from Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 will be making their return. These finishers were last seen in that era where your character can turn into an animal and the opponent gets mauled. These finishers didn't see their return for the longest time, and that's because rendering two 3D models would have made things complicated for the development team. Unlike Friendships and Babalities, I don't think these are coming back. Probably one of the biggest reasons I see these wouldn't be coming back, well, besides animal rights activists, is actually that the Mortal Kombat team strays to not want to have crazy finishers that are too realistic, and having people turn into like bears or other animals could be seen as a little bit too realistic, and especially in a game like Mortal Kombat where everything's supposed to be fantastical. The only way I could see these coming back is if that Liu Kang gets a cameo fighter variant, and that his classic fatality is the dragon fatality from Mortal Kombat 2. If not, then I don't think we're getting Animalities, so sorry to all those people who have been really looking forward to Animalities, I don't see them coming back. Now moving on to our fourth poll, states that actor Lou Ferrigno, who is well known for playing TV Hulk, Hercules, and for awkwardly meeting a high school me at a Motor City Comic Con, will be making an appearance in Mortal Kombat 1. Ed Boon mentioned that we will be seeing another celebrity provide the likeness of a Mortal Kombat character, similar to the likes of Jean-Claude Van Damme's premiere skin for Johnny Cage. Not gonna lie, and sadly, I can't really think of anyone Ferrigno could play in Mortal Kombat, and I don't think he really has too many ties to the MK series too, unlike Van Damme or even Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa's Shang Tsung. I'm basing this off of the base roster and not guest characters, so there could be a chance that a licensed character could be played by the actor who plays as them, or even a cameo fighter, so we'll just have to wait there. But overall, I think this one is a bit tricky to answer. He could be playing somebody, but I am leaning more towards the troll territory. Also, side note, sorry for that awkward interaction that I had with you about 10 years ago, Lou Ferrigno. I hope you're doing good, by the way. Our fifth Truth or Troll states Meat is one of the stronger cameo fighters. Now, we haven't seen this joke character since Armageddon and Mortal Kombat 4. Now, I do think he is a troll, stating that he is going to be one of the stronger cameo fighters, but I do think Meat is a cameo fighter here. Ed has already mentioned previously that far out of the left field characters could be joining as cameo fighters, including, as Ed Boon put it, oh wow, they're including that character in there? So he may not be one of the stronger ones as of now due to balancing and all of that, but I have a strong gut feeling that Meat could be making it in as a cameo fighter. Our sixth is stating that along with the playable roster, cameo fighters will also have brutalities. Based off early gameplay that we've seen and the gameplay debut trailer, cameos already have fatalities. Along with all their special moves, I could see this being a true statement. Maybe we'll finally get a hint at a future combat cast of what these brutalities are going to look like. I seriously can't wait to tune back into those and to break those down as well. Hopefully we can watch those together soon. The seventh post shares the story mode will have a post-credit scene. I feel this is very true. Movies and even some games already have post-credit scenes after the story or movie is all wrapped up, so it's likely Mortal Kombat's crazy story is going to have something like this to wrap up the entire game. Hell, even MKX had a post-credit scene with Dark Raiden and the new rulers of the Netherrealm, so I can't wait to see what's in store for us this September, or what the crazy reveal could be. Moving on to our eighth poll is stating that puzzle combat will return. Sadly, as much as I'd love to see this mode return, I don't think it's actually happening. Boone has already mentioned the minigames from the 3D era aren't coming back, so I guess you can get yourself a drink and pour one out for chess combat, motor combat, and even puzzle combat. We will all miss you dearly, but let's not worry too much there. Ed has already mentioned we're going to be having some crazy modes come in, and that sound like they're going to be super fun, so let's just stay tuned and we'll find out what those game modes are going to be. But in all seriousness, I am going to miss you, Puzzle Combat. At least I have the Capcom Fighting Collection and I can play some Puzzle Fighter instead, just to pass the time. Our second to last post states that no four-legged fighters will be in Mortal Kombat 1. Now, I'm going to be leaning more towards Troll on this one. The four-legged fighter he's most likely referring to is Motaro, the centaur and sub-boss for Mortal Kombat 3, who hasn't seen an appearance since Mortal Kombat Armageddon or Trilogy. Now, I know he's being very careful with just saying fighters, not base or cameo roster. Do I think he'll be playable? No. But could we see him as a cameo fighter? More likely. In an interview with Brian Tong, Ed shared how unplayable characters in previous game would make it in, including some of the sub-boss characters. Now sure, he has been playable in Armageddon and Trilogy, but those are just more like special occasions. He's never been on like the base roster of like a big game like that. We've already seen Goro return as a cameo fighter, so chances are Motaro and even Kintaro could come back in this game too. So I'm gonna say that this is a troll, and I swear I hope Motaro makes it in. He really deserves to make it back. And our last one is that Mortal Kombat 1 will bring back the Test Your Sight minigame. Introduced in Deadly Alliance and even appearing in Mortal Kombat 9, this is a fun little game mode to do on the side of all of the crazy combat going on. This one is a bit tricky to answer. We already heard some game modes aren't coming back, such as all the ones I mentioned earlier from the 8th post, but I think there is a chance we'll see the sight-based minigame return in this one. How will it return, or will it just be its own separate mode? Will it be something that just goes in the way between the combat and the ladder mode or something? We have no idea, but I honestly think this is a possible game mode that could be making a return in Mortal Kombat 1. It sat out in MKX and MK11, and I think it's about time that it should come back, along with Test Your Might. So there are my takes on Ed Boon's Truth or Troll posts from the other day. Which of these do you think are true, and which one of these do you think are trolls? Let me know down below, and let's have a fun discussion theorizing. Let's remember that these are all just our opinions, our guesses, and our theories. Or to all the people who say I sound like MatPat from Game Theory, that's just a theory. Also, thank you so much for all of your constant support lately. lately. I've grown more than 1,000 subs within the past month, and I have no one to thank but you. You're all truly amazing, and I cannot thank you all enough. I'm still working on more Mortal Kombat rankings that are coming to the channel. I just wanted to get a fun discussion video out like this for you all in the meantime. Mortal Kombat 1 looks extremely fun, and I cannot wait to cover more of this game in the future, such as doing some trailer breakdowns, looking at the combat cast, and kind of doing some gameplay deep dives and stuff like that. So please show your support and drop a like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Your support means a ton to this channel. I'll be putting out a short regarding other upcoming rankings, such as all friendships ranked, all deception and Armageddon traps ranked, and even the return of all costumes ranked, so stay tuned for that. Again, thank you so much for your continuous support. My name is Nick, and have an amazing rest of your day.
Fight!